Yo, peace 13 love, 13 was 13 ounce, 13 respect. Rise of flies, 13 legends. I am Royal Obey. Sorry, I'm Royal Obey. But you love big on mama, that's net to rules, nay guys, nay guineas. All the TLC, rise of flies, stay true like them nines. Alright, but check it out, yo. So I'm gonna try to post both of these videos. I tried to post a video like earlier, but I had no space. But let me get to this point. So I was watching this video, right? And it's this wannabe rapper named Kid Buu. I guess he's a rapper. I guess whatever. And he gets chipped, right? He gets chipped. He chips himself, and he says he has a secret message he has a secret investor that has a message for people. And in the video, what's up, Seiji? I know they're not talking about nothing, but it was crazy because I was like, he did say one thing that I'd agree with. He was like, basically like robotic human beings need to be free, and robots is the future, and we should be pushing to have robotics or basically technology, do everything for us, like you see in a lot of movies, like you see in iRobot, like you see in Johnny Mnemonics, great movie, you check it out. Actually, in Johnny Mnemonics, whatever it's called, they actually mentioned the iPhone, and this is like 7 years before the first iPod, let alone the iPhone, was even mentioned. It was mentioned in this movie. Facts, go look it up, G. It's Keanu Reeves, and Keanu Reeves plays in a lot of crazy movies that dropping straight jewels in your face. But they always got to do extra stuff in it. But anyway, so he was like, yeah, because we don't really need money and stuff like that, which I agree with on that point, because I'm like, yeah, we don't need money, but do we need electronics to represent, currency? No, we don't. There's a lot of ways to run or to govern a society without having the use of money. I mean, you could do a bartering system based off like, I'll give you something that I produce, you give me something that you produce, and we trade back and forth, which is even more smarter, because actually, what do you need the money for anyway? You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people gonna be like, but what if I want to build like a giant skyscraper? What the fuck you need a giant skyscraper for? Why do you even need that? Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are going to be thinking like, the problem is that a lot of people are stuck within the idea that we need to have technology, which you really don't. I mean, it is nice to have, but truthfully, if we want to get into the facts about it, if you got more into yourself, you want to need none of this, because I'm just leave it like that, because a lot of people get sensitive, about things. I don't want to seem like I'm lying or anything, but in my truth, should I say, that's better. In my truth, I see that if you get back into yourself, you won't need none of these things, because your body, your organic machinery that you live in, known as the human body, or I like to call the temple, or your vessel, or your shem, also I love to call, is something that has been already designed to do everything that you think you need technology for. That's just my truth. You take it how you want to take it, but that's what it is, and we have to stop allowing our inability to comprehend to just go with whatever somebody says. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't know something doesn't mean you necessarily need to go with somebody else's say, because that means you stand for nothing. If you don't stand for nothing, you're going to eventually stand for something. If you're not going to stand for yourself, you're going to stand for something else. You know what I mean? So you have to be wiser. You have to be more more conscious. You have to get back into the simplicity of who you are, which is common sense. You have to use your common senses to really think about things. Because even like I was watching a review on this movie I watched a lot when I was a kid. It was called The Never Ending Story. And the guy he was doing a review on it, he was breaking down like how stupid the movie really was. Like, not stupid as it was a bad movie. No, it was a bad movie. Because when he started talking about getting out the seas and like the events, I'm like, wow. Now, how many movies? As he also did The Ring, I'm like, now how many movies are people even noticing the stuff that he's talking about? Because the lack of common senses in these movies is ridiculous. I mean, it's just unbelievable how like dumb these movies really are and how much of lack of common sense is in these movies. And I feel like they did that to get people out of their common sense so that they won't be able to actually analyze anything unless it's given to them by someone who has been told to them is someone of high value or high stature or to be an elite per se. You know what I'm saying? That's just, it's not really what you naturally do as a child, which is why, you know, like a lot of those be like, kids, y'all ask so many questions, but it's not just that. We will have such a common sense about things. You know, a young child is, to me, a lot of young children are more intelligent than any adult because they're able to be like, put A and B together and realize that that's C. They be like, well, that don't even make any sense. So like, wait, Nick, so what you're telling me, if this color is supposed to be blue and this color looks like this and that same color look like the color on my wall, ain't that the same color? But you have a dog be like, no, that's not that color. It's turquoise. I'm like, but ain't it still a part of the, you could say, the blue spectrum, color spectrum? Yeah, so it's blue, right? It's a form of blue. Yeah, but it's not blue, it's turquoise. Kids gonna be like, it's blue. You feel me? Now that may not be the greatest example, but I'm just saying, like, if they know things like that because they're still connected to themselves. They're still connected to the higher cosmos that is downloading them with common sense, which is what we're all born with. So, you know, get back to yourself, man. Because right now, the whole idea is to keep you out of yourself. They want you to be like, they want you to be this device in your hand. Like, I don't even understand like how people, you know, it's so crazy now, guys. This is my last thing I'm gonna say and I'm done. It's so crazy now that people, you'll be talking to somebody and getting an argument with them, right? And then they'll go around a close friend, a family member, and they'll be like, I don't want to talk about it, right? They're like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. And then those same people can go on their social media and they'll tell the whole thing on a social network like the social network is private, and then get upset when somebody responds to what they posted and be like, I don't need you in my... Ain't nobody asked you. I'm like, but you did ask because you're on a public forum, and I don't know why you feel like he like. Then they'll go and put up another post like, people be so nosy. Okay, how am I being nosy if you put it in front of me? That's not being nosy. That's being conscious, which everybody is. But that's crazy though. But 13 love, 13 was 13 knowledge, 13 respect. Rise and fly, stay true like them nines on Royal Obey. 13 love to everyone, you know, that is really seeing this buffoonery, because it is like literally so much buffoonery right now. It is hilarious, bro. It is so hilarious. G. 13 love, I'm out.